Years of age, 6 foot 4. He's another big fella. He's had 11 fights, 9 wins, and just 2 losses. He was also a semi-finalist in the K1 New Zealand 2000.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner, originally from Auckland, but now fighting out of New South Wales, Australia, he weighs in at 105 grams, standing 6 feet tall, with a fight record of 14 victories, 6 defeats, with 6 big wins by way of KO, the New Zealand Pro Kickboxing Champion and the New South Wales K1 Champion, Auckland Auimatagi. And in the red corner, he hails from Auckland, weighing in at 110 kilograms, standing 6 feet 4 inches tall. He comes to us tonight with a fight record of 9 victories, 2 defeats, and 2 draws. One of 2000's K1 semi-finalists, Shane, the Warrior Wijohn. This match is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. When the bell rings, the referee is Norm Graham. Round 1.
Auckland Auimatagi out of the blue corner. Blue corners have had 2 wins so far.
Looks like it's corner to be in. Auckland opening up with a big overhand right there for Shane. Shane looking very keyed up, however.
He's a very strong man, even though he's only had 2 weeks to prepare for this. He's very strong, Shane Wijohn.
Shane's actually very, very fit. He's been training very hard over the last 6 months.
Auckland's a confident fighter.
It'll be a very interesting fight because both of these fighters know each other's style. They have in fact trained together in the same gym up until about 6 months ago.
Neither of them giving anything up at this stage. It's not a bad ploy for Shane to be throwing his long leg kicks to the body at this stage.
He really needs to maintain Auckland at a distance. Auckland is a much superior inside fighter.
Auckland's already got a puff under his right eye. And that's surprising after such short a period of time.
Shane just going in tight with the knees there as well, scoring a couple of good knees.
Even at this point, Shane's fighting a lot stronger than he did in the last K1. These guys are really here to fight tonight. This is an epic battle. These fighters are a lot stronger than they were last year, and it's only going to get better. And these are all Kiwi fighters.
Vicious kicks going in there from
That's
Shane.
what he's doing. Shane needs to be throwing those leg kicks. It keeps Auckland away because he's very confident with his hands. And if he gets inside, Shane could be in a little bit of trouble. You see, this is what it's about. It's about a show as well. But at the same time, these guys are here to fight, and it's real.
There's a bit of antics going on in there. Shane talking to Auckland. He's got to make sure to keep his head up. Auckland's still very dangerous with that overhand right.
Auckland will keep going, and his hands are very strong, so Shane has to be careful if he lets Auckland in too close.
Shane fighting the right fight, however.
That swelling under that eye must be a bit of a worry. I don't know where it happened. Must have been just in the opening moments. Shane's certainly using his height advantage, and just got caught by a left hook.
Auckland going down low and then coming back up top with the left hook, catching Shane on the back foot.
In the first round, it's always a feeling out, if you like, situation. Seeing what the other fighter's capable of. And heavyweights can knock each other out, as you've already seen in the first rounds.
Auckland measuring himself now. He's on the inside.
They're going toe-to-toe, but Shane's got to get out of the ropes. Auckland buckled slightly.
Just pushed off by Shane.
Oh, caught him again. Shane caught him again. My goodness, Shane's really going for it. He's confident.
We better watch out. Auckland.
He's catching
Auckland walking in.
I've never seen Shane fight like this before. 2 weeks. He did say he was prepared, and he trains and fights all the time anyway. It looks to be a bit, of a cut on the shin of Shane. He's got a slight cut on his right shin.
It does all go well for later on in the fight, but he's certainly fighting the right fight, really keeping Auckland at bay with those vicious mid-level round kicks there.
Sometimes it's interesting the way the fighters stand in the corner. Sometimes it's more of a psych out than anything else, but it can be tiring, you know. Sometimes you just want a bit of a rest as you go to the corner.
With a lot of these fighters, if they're taking a bit of punishment to their legs, sometimes it's easier to actually stand rather than sit down and let the blood flow down in through your legs.
You can see the marks. You can see the marks to Auckland's body. So those leg kicks have actually taken their toll a little bit.
Definitely.
Here you see at any...
Seconds up.
Shane's keen to go.
Round 2.
Shane Wijohn really stalking Auckland a little bit. He's got a bit of a cut on the shin. Now, if this gets any worse, the doctor could actually call the fight off, and he doesn't want this.
No,
so he has to make
not.
the most of it right now and try and force the fight to Auckland.
He really needs to use his range very, very well to keep Auckland on the outside. Perhaps use his hands a little bit more to lessen the need for using those leg kicks.
He's moving well. Auckland will carry on. There's no doubt about that. Auckland can be hit a number of times, but he'll still come back. Nice overhand right.
There he goes.
He got caught.
He got caught on the counter. Auckland fighting back.
And that's what the fitness is all about. If you can stay up on something like that, it's usually the fitness that's taken its toll.
Oh, he's catching Auckland mid-range.
Shane has to be very careful that he doesn't just get a little bit too cocky, because Auckland has the ability to knock him out as he does Auckland.
That's right. These heavyweights carry tremendous power. Auckland, however, is walking inside, and that's why he's getting caught. He's really got to start faking and not just walking in.
For heavyweights also, you can't just go straight forward into the fighter. You've got to go, hit, and then move to the side, because all of them have the power to hit you.
Right now, Auckland's fighting Shane's game. He's a much taller fighter. He has to work his way in. He can't just walk in, or he's going to get hit by that right hand again.
He's dropping his hands just a little bit too much, and hopefully that won't be a telling factor on the fight, but he's got to watch that shin.
I think perhaps there's a strong possibility here that Shane's just showboating a bit to make up for that, make up for a bit of lack of fitness, possibly. He's only had 2 weeks to prepare. Oh, and there he caught Auckland.
He's caught him with 2 left hooks.
Auckland coming on strong.
You can't carry on and take those hits if you're not fit. That's what it's all about. It's not being fit enough to fight. It's being fit enough to be able to take the punishment as well. And Shane doesn't want to get caught in the corner. It's the most difficult place to fight out of.
Shane just looking a little bit worse for wear now. He's starting to breathe very heavily. Auckland's still very composed as he stalks Shane down. Shane really has to start putting out some long techniques to keep
That's what's going to
Auckland
happen if he keeps his hands down. He can't afford to get caught in the corner again. He's moving towards the corner. Auckland's just stalking him. Both of them competent fighters. Remember, Shane Wijohn only had 2 weeks to prepare for this.
That's right. We're starting to see Shane not throwing his kicks anymore. And those are the things that were giving Auckland problems, getting on the inside.
He can't get forced into the corner. If he gets forced into the corner, then it just makes it very, very difficult to fight out of. Auckland's got to be careful because he's been caught with that left hook a few times. He can only take so many of those. That's it.
He's starting to come on now, however. He's really stalking Shane. Shane is now starting to throw in 1s and 2s.
This is where it can make the difference in fitness. And round 2.
Very, very even round in that fight, Neil. Shane started off strong, but Auckland coming on towards the latter part of that round. And often that's what the judges remember.
Shane's tiring a little bit at this stage, but Auckland is a seasoned fighter. He almost catching Shane with an overhand right, but the flurry of punches from Shane could have put Auckland to the canvas.
He's actually taking a lot of punishment to the chin, Auckland. These guys are going to be very, very tired come up the next fight. Whoever wins this fight.
That's what's difficult for a shorter guy up against a taller guy, is being able to get inside, but once he does, that's when he should be going to the body and then to the head.
I think you're right. Auckland really needs to work twice, double punching to the body and then come up high. At the moment, he's head hunting just a little bit.
We're into the third round now. 3 3-minute rounds these fighters are going. I'm Neil Walker at the ASB Stadium in Auckland. My co-commentator today, Mike Angove, World Cruiserweight Champion. This is the telling round. Auckland really needs to come back in this round, I think, if he's got a chance of going through. 3 3-minute rounds. Norm Graham, the referee for this fight. Shelly has to keep him at distance.
And you can hear Shane's corner telling him to fight smart. What they're doing is they're telling him to maintain his distance.
Now, any of these fighters, if they sniff any kind of hurt, if they sniff any kind of tiring, then they'll go for it.
And see Auckland coming on strong now, and Shane starting to wilt under the pressure.
He's going under the punch as well, but he's got to get out of the corner.
He really needs to wrap up and look to go to the head.
Shane's been hit now. Referee's going to call it.
Possibly a little premature, that call. Shane had been hit, but he was going under the punches.
This is where it's really going to tell from Shane. He's got to keep Auckland at a distance. And as his corner is saying, fight smart. He's got to keep him at a distance. As soon as he lets Auckland in, Auckland's going to start to hammer him, particularly with the fitness level that Shane looks to be at this stage.
And now he's allowing Auckland to walk in.
He's bouncing in, out of those punches well, but he's not happy. He's got to keep those hands up. See, Auckland's just hitting him at will now. Shane's got to keep moving, otherwise he's going to get another call by the referee. Nope. And that's it. Auckland Auimatagi has won the fight. Technical knockout. Norm Graham coming in at that stage of the fight.
As you
Auckland Auimatagi, the winner in the third round.